Julian Cannon with the Nocturnal. How are both of you doing today?
Very good,
Very good.
Julian.
It's
Very good.
exhausting, but fun.
Very
Yeah.
good to be with you.
Yes, same here. Now, I'm really excited about the show, and I can tell that both of you are also excited. But before we get to that, y'all been doing directing for so many years. What drives you to still direct and work with talent?
Um, what keeps us going? What keeps me going? There's so many stories to tell, and I love cinema. We both love film, and I think is the thing that I enjoy the most. Uh,
He's incredibly happy on set, and I have to actually rip the camera off his hand. If not, we would be shooting
well, Barbie is the
24
producer,
hours.
so she's looking at the clock, and I'm not, and yeah, sometimes it's there's that's why we fight. Yeah, that's why the main reason for fighting is the time. Yeah.
Before I came here, I thought to myself, Pennywise better not be behind me or under anything right now. So,
You never know. Shapeshifter. No, he will never appear behind. It's like and it's always like like incarnating something in front of you. It's bad.
now, what were some of the most challenging aspects of not only directing this show, but also making things fresh? Because we haven't really got a prequel to the It franchise prior to this.
Well, the book is massive. So there's so many stories and so much, especially a lot of enigmas in the book that are worth. I'm very curious about that, and it's one of the things that drove me to tell the stories is trying to answer those question marks, trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, because Stephen King on purpose, creates like a fragmented reality where, especially through the interludes, which is Mike Hanlon talking about everything he knows from testimonies and witnesses about the story, the history of Derry. So there's so much to explore there, and so many not only questions to answer, but also stories to be created about the big events that we know from the book, like the black spot, for instance.
Um, I don't know what to
You
say.
forgot the question.
Another question. Better. Another question.
Now, how both of you can describe the town of Derry? Because if I'm going into this town, I know I'm going to see a lot of weird things happening. So, for you, how can you describe it?
It's a normal American town. That's it. That's
That's
what
the
it is.
terrifying thing.
That's what is terrifying. In the book, and Stephen King, it's the line between what happens in real life and what is supernatural is very blurry. Almost everything horrible that happens in Derry uh, can be created by man. So that's what's so interesting, like the capacity of doing evil things to each other is one of the explorations of it, and
And forget about it and continue living like nothing
forget about it.
happening.
Turn your head around and turn around and ignore. And all these, all the themes that appear like in the book of racism and neglect of kids and everything that is horrible. It's not connected to the supernatural element. It's all about the real life issues. And so, to your question, how do you describe Derry? I guess it's a it's a normal town
A normal town with a twist.
with a twist. It happens to have a supernatural
Clown.
and interdimensional clown that shape shifts. But normally it shape shifts into people that and that are terrifying already. So yeah.
What are some of the standout episodes for the both of you that you could say that you not only directed, but also you have a feel of, hey, this turned out really, really great?
8 of the episodes.
They're all great. They're all great. They all have like great great stuff. I don't probably like my personal favorite would be 9 and 1 and 9, which
8.
is 8. But I don't know, like for each member of the audience, there will have a different because they all have different flavors, different characters have their moment in different episodes, and it incarnates in different things. 5 is great because we something happens in 5, which is like where kind of the whole story converges on. All the it's a collision course, and 5 like they go into this thing. I can't talk too much about it, but I think that will be a matter to for a lot of people to get excited about.
But all of the episodes have their their magic, basically. There's not one that I would say no, it's not out.
Yeah, 8 is pretty good now that I think about it. 7 is fantastic too.
All of them.
4, what can I say?
3, 2, 1.
That could be a song. Going to my next question, because this show also has a great cast. What stood out to the both of you with the number of people who joined the show?
We got the caliber of the actors we got. They're just incredibly talented, and part of it is the casting process, but then the other part they bring onto the table, and they enrich the characters and make them grow, and their interaction and their chemistry is so important. And
The commitment and the love for the characters, it's not granted. It's not something that you get every time. But this time, like every one of our cast, kids, but also adults, especially, like the commitment to the characters and how they made it evolve and grow and turn it into like something that was considered. Okay, so now that it's a collaboration always, but if an actor doesn't love what they're doing and the commitment, then it will you can see you will notice the difference between a performance that is good enough to something extraordinary. And I think all of them, all of the actors have like this moment of brilliance that you will see in different episodes.
And also, with more established actors, with our adults, okay, you're casting somebody with this great career, you're guaranteed a certain level. But with the children, it's a lottery. You go through a casting process, but then quite a few of them have never been on a set.
Right.
And we've been incredibly lucky to have them all be superstars and also good people, and they're now like super close and they love each other, and it's a relationship that will hopefully stay with them for the rest of their lives.
Thank you both of you for your time today. I'm really excited for the show. I've been a fan of Stephen King's work for so many years now.
Thank you,
Thank
Julian.
you.
Is that good?
Woo.